Like say, how would you get right shadows just with them lights?
Because of the, it's one of them. There's two. There's what we. There's two. There's what we. There's two. There's what we might do when Adam's here. You see. In fact, no, because we need 2 night vision cameras to walk around with. Shadow figures going, a shadow going across there. How's it performing? Yeah, that's fine, mate. Yeah. Yeah. Spot on. See, we've already got 2.5 hours footage on this. So thank you if you have been interacting. We will be back with you shortly. If you want to go near that box on the floor, please do. We'll just let you know, let us know that you're here. Right guys, so as you can see, we've gone full night vision now. We've come into the main hall. Sorry, I'm just aware that one of the cat balls in the tub is having a little
just
bit
gone
of
off, yeah.
It's going off over there. You should be able to see that. Strange but not surprising considering what we've just been experiencing downstairs.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, to get back to what I was saying, guys, we're going to go with the S-box. So we're going to start off in the main hall area. We'll see what we can get through the S-box, and then what we are going to do is split up into 2 pairs. So for the first time in any Haunted Scouse episode, you're going to see us with guests, as we've got Jamie and Jonathan still here with us as well. But we're going to split up. So Adam is going to go with one of the guys and I'll go with the other one. And it'll make this a completely different episode. And then, luckily for the guys, they get to swap over a little bit later on, so they both get to experience which one of us is the bigger idiot. We don't know who's going to win there, don't we? Right, come on then. Shall we get an S-box going then? Yeah. So what I will do, let's start this off. It is one of those places, guys, where there's noises and taps and...
Did you hear that back there?
I heard that back there myself, that's why I turned round. Yeah. So if there is anyone here with us, I've got a piece of equipment in my hand that's going to allow you to speak. If there is anyone here, can you tell us your name? Like a child's voice then. Sound like you said my surname as well, what do you mean? Did you just say my name? I put mine straight down, that better? Yeah. Yeah. And it gives the extra illumination down there anyway. Down there anyway. Down there anyway. If that is you who's in here, can you tell us your name? Oh. Again, that was a child's voice. Is this Jonathan? Edward, sorry. That's Jonathan. Is this Edward or Ralph? Edward. That sounded like possibly said Edward then. Maybe you can tell us the name of where we are. That was like a little whistle then, but it was like a little pipe, which should be relevant for where we are. You know, like a little sailor's pipe whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got one down here.
That's what that sounded like then. That sounded like a bell. Can you tell us whereabouts you are in here?
Is it the same fella?
Possibly, yeah. I thought it definitely got sound to it. Are you following us around for the whole night? Maybe it's someone that used to live here? Richard. That was clear, Richard. Is that who we're talking to? Richard? Yes? So, I think what we'll do, guys, we've done a little short burst there on the S-Box, but we're hearing so many noises that I think we just need to pair up, split up, and let's go and investigate Mill Street Barracks and see what else we can find. So it's I think we may as well split it down the middle here, and Jamie, if you come with me first.
Yeah, no problem.
Adam, if you and Jonathan pair up as well. So if you guys want to go down the cellar first, and then me and Jamie will go through this side, and then I think we're going to have to have a little nose back down on that other side.
Definitely.
Yeah.
See you later.
See you in a bit. Good luck.
Possibly.
Have fun.
It's taking this to get rid of him.
Too long.
Too bloody long, Thanks for having another good looking one with me,
Yeah, well that's it, isn't it? Leave the ugly ones to go.
Right, guys, so you can hear in the background Jonathan and Adam going. They've got the joy of going down into the cellar first. So, we'll. I'll do my clever cut-off shot now. So you'll see them walking into that shot now on the lock-off camera, and we're going to investigate the other side so we don't contaminate each other's evidence. But we're also going to go back down into that other cellar, and we're going to do some EVPs on the digital recorder and do live playback. So if something does speak on the live playback, then
You'll be playing it on your own.
You might find four of us in that other cellar pretty quickly. So
Have you seen me scrambling up the stairs again?
well, no, come on, mate. Let's go and have a look.
Yeah,
Let's go
okay.
and have a look.
Let's go for it. Turn lights off now.
My torture's on there. My torture's on there. My torture's on there.
Was it?
There either.
Did you turn it on or?
No, because that would have been flashing all the way.
Right. There's, can I tell you what
Yeah.
there's a female in here, hopefully she's following us now, and she's quite well good for turning the torches on.
That's interesting
Yeah.
because you've literally, I've put the torch, if I can just pass that
Yeah.
to you, Jamie, just hold the handle there. I've got my torch, guys, in my pocket there, and the button, it's the only way it comes on, it's that button. So, for it to be pushed in to my pocket, and literally just as we got to the threshold, I thought there was a light on, and that's when I looked down, and that's been on. So that's very interesting. So thank you if that was you. You know, thank you for interacting. As you've heard before, guys, what we've asked is that we're not told any details of any names, so that if we do bring up these names, Jamie or Jonathan will then back up what we've give it some credibility. But yeah, so
Lights out?
lights out, sir, lights out.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, I'm going to ask if there's anybody here with us. If you can show yourself or come forward or make some kind of sound. Could you let us know you're around? You've got myself, Jamie, and you've got Chris.
Hi.
Now you know me, and you know we don't come in here and do you any harm. We don't come in here and judge you. We always come with respect. If you can, and you're willing to do so, could you please come forward and let us know you're here? Could you let Chris know who you are? Could you talk to us?
The word that's come through, the word east. So, I mean, to be honest, east, I suppose, could be pretty relevant because I suppose there's a lot of compass work that would go into being in here.
Well, what's right behind you?
What is that?
It's like a weather vane with the north, south, east and west on it.
Of course, yeah, there's the east there.
Now you wouldn't have known that was there.
Wow, no, not a chance. I knew that was there. I mean, I had no idea that was right behind where I'm sat, guys. And you just seen the word that came through, east. Thank you if that was you.
So we're actually listening on two different levels, really.
We are. And that's the interesting thing for you guys. What we're going to try and do during this episode is intersperse some of this 3D audio that Jamie and Jonathan are both using and recording on tonight, and try to put that onto the episode for you guys to experience an investigation with 3D audio.
It's never ever been done before, this first time.
There you go. And as you just said that, and we're kind of applauding ourselves,
Clap.
the word clap has just come through.
Okay?
So, yeah. So I'll just show that up to the camera. There you go, guys. So, yes, thank you. Appreciation for what we're trying to do tonight. Thank you so much. But the relevance on these apps tonight, hopefully the guys are using the Spirit Talker down the other end and getting just as much interaction and joy. But thank you so much. If you have found that these devices with the words on are the easiest way for you to communicate, then please keep doing so. We're going to move through into a different area now. Please come with us.
Let's try and experiment, Chris. While we're up here and Jonathan and Adam are downstairs, I'm going to ask anybody who can hear my voice now, if you can and you're able to, or the children, if you want to play a game, if you go down to the cellar, apologies, if you go down into the cellar where Jonathan and Adam are, could you touch Adam on his left shoulder? If you can touch him on his shoulder, just so he knows that you're there, That would be brilliant. And what we'll do is we'll check with Adam after. Or touch him on his head. Because he doesn't like his hair being touched. Touch him on his head.
What I will just say as well, guys, is the work that we got through there around that time was record. Now, we've just been having that discussion that we are recording in 3D audio here and the normal audio on the camera audio here, and then we got the word clap and then record, because that's what we're doing, we're recording.
Obviously, I'll call out in a second, but
Yeah.
I mean, remembering last time when I was talking to both of you and you showed us around, but what
What a place.
I mean, it's a fantastic place, but it's the first time seeing the cellar now as well in the pitch black.
Yeah.
I mean, what would you say has been like I don't know how to word it, like the worst or the best thing that's happened to you down here, or
One of the worst nights was actually last night.
really?
Really. It was so intense. I was cold to the point where my legs could not keep still.
Wow.
I was
Okay.
actually shivering. And then other stuff happened, but I'm not going to tell you about that just yet.
Okay, interesting.
Behind the wall behind us here, you've got the firing range.
Oh yeah.
We've had things moving off tables in there. Voices and movement. The room there in front of us.
Just pop round and get a shot.
So there's a room there. It's got two doors go into the same room. We'll call that the middle room for now, because I don't want to give it the other name, because it'll give a name away. That's where the prominent lady also likes to be,
Right.
in that room.
A bit chill when you said that then.
Yeah, that's where she likes to be.
Right.
She likes to interact with torches and lights and stuff.
Oh, right,
Likes to
okay.
drain batteries.
Well, that'll be quite interesting. Then.
Yeah.
You can see there, so there's a full camera battery.
Yeah.
And I've got a torch, you've got a torch
Yeah.
as well, so it might be interesting.
So we'll
Yeah.
keep an eye on that.
Mm.
And then you got the room at the end there on the right hand
That
side.
one, which,
The room that Jamie does not like.
now I remember that. He said a few pretty grim stories about that room.
Yeah. A lot of people say it's quite negative in there.
Right.
We've had quite a bit of activity in that room and around that room. So we'll see what we can pick up, hey?
I know, I'm just, what I'll do, instead of looking at us
Yeah.
and some gentlemen,
I
just
know,
keep
yeah, we
panning
can't help it,
around.
can we?
Yeah. Okay, so if there is anyone here who wants to come and talk to us, my name's Adam, this is Jonathan.
Yeah.
We don't mean you any harm, we're just here to have a little look around and hopefully have a conversation with you. So if there is anyone here who wants to come and have a chat with us, can you try and make yourself known to us now?
I mean, how are you feeling now, Adam?
Not too bad. So now obviously I'm sat down with you. I mean, if you disappeared, it'll be a bit...
Different story.
I think it would be, yeah. But, as I say, I've sat down. We've been here, 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Probably in one spot. I feel a little bit comfortable now, even though we're in the middle of a room, and you usually go in a room and you back yourself up against a wall or a corner. So
Yeah,
you
that's
can,
right, yeah.
But I'm constantly, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm looking everywhere, I'm looking down that way, I'm looking down this way. But,
I mean, if you want a little bit of history, I mean, obviously back when this was first built, there was no walls down here. That wall was not there. The
Right.
wall behind us was not there. It was one big
just one giant
cellar,
room,
one big huge cellar, and it was used as a morgue.
yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
At one
okay.
point, was actually used as a morgue. whether that was for the army, for any of the soldiers. So it was also used as we believe, as a TB hospital, this building.
I think I read that somewhere.
Yeah,
actually,
so it's, so I mean, what I'm telling you is all online, you can read online. Now we believe the balcony where the studio is, we believe that was lined with the beds, and it was an overspill for TB hospital.
Right.
And there was a TB hospital just down the road. And another thinking which has come from the pandemic is from when we had the Spanish flu, which was a bigger pandemic than one we've just had, or having. It could have also been used for that. Obviously, I mean, you can feel how cold it is down here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm going colder now.
Yeah.
Even though my legs are quite warm, my legs are starting to shiver again. My legs are starting to shake again. And I've just seen a shadow behind you. Left, my left, this wall here, Adam, on your left, near the end. Right, on the wall, shadow.
Did Jonathan just see you then? Please don't be afraid if it is you. You can come out and come and talk to us. I think obviously it works well when because you're tuned into the history of the building. And it's like kind of replaying or retelling, and that might obviously be maybe sparking something maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we sort of believe, I mean, we've been coming here since 2012.
Yeah.
And especially over the past year, myself and Jamie have been here every single weekend without fail. We think that any spirits or ghosts or whatever you want to call them, we think that they know who we are now. So we're more attuned to contacting them, if you like, because we've been here that often.
Well, that bodes well for tonight then, doesn't it? Obviously with us splitting up as well with with myself and you and Chris and Jamie off somewhere else, maybe that something might be happening. I don't know if I want to hear it now, but I'm really intrigued, so go on.
Right, it started about, I'm going to say about a year, or a little bit more than a year, maybe 18 months ago. Funnily enough, when lockdown started.
Right, okay.
Jamie came to the building, he was on his own. He came down the cellar to check the little stream round the corner, which I'll show you in a minute. Okay. It's like a natural stream that runs through, so it has to be emptied. Oh, right. So someone still has to come in lockdown, just make sure the building's alright, and check that. So he came down, he had the lights on, he came down, and when he got to the bottom down there, where that little bike thing is, a very dark shadow came right over him. Now this is with the lights on.
Really? Wow.
Our group was down here. There was 3 of us on this side of the room, 3 of us on that side. And a shadow came from down that end on the floor. It was about 3 or 4 foot long, foot and a half wide. And it travelled from that end to that end, up by the stairs. Straight between us all, and we all saw it. We all tried to debunk it, but as you can see yourself, Adam, what shadow are you going to get here?
I mean, that's the thing as well, and it kind of, it's like the brass nerve of like actually going through you as a group, you know, not even like around, it's like not even wanting to think, well, I'm just seeing what you're doing, it's like, I'm going to tell you that I'm here. And this was at
speed.
Yeah, wow.
This was really at it, and it took a couple of seconds for it to go from that end to that end. Did you hear that then over there?
Hear the tap, yeah. Hello?
You come down to see us? You come down to see us?
Hello?
You come down to see us?
So has it even been times that you've just gone, no, that's
Oh,
it,
yeah.
I'm out of here?
Yeah, there's been times when we've been here and we've not even come down because it's felt, it's just like you get that feeling you're not wanted.
Wow.
So we just not come down.
So the last word, Lisa. Right, okay, so we asked for the name and literally
We got
come to
Lisa.
the camera, then it's just come through and said Lisa. So is that who we're interacting with, is Lisa? We're going to walk through into a different part now, Lisa, so please come with us. Thank you if that was you that's been interacting with us in here.
Just watch the step here, Chris.
Yeah.
You got it. I'll turn the light out.
Wow, okay. The next word that's just come through is drown.
Drown.
Lisa and drown. So I don't know, is there anything?
Well, if you think of this place,
Cadets,
yeah, I was just going to say, if you think of this place, it's Sea Cadets, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Uh-huh. Which is interesting.
Yeah, because that's just as I'd asked you the question,
Yeah.
it kind of jumped in my head of what
Yeah.
the relevance to that would be.
I'll come over. So you can see that then. Drown, yeah. Face it.
So again, guys, sometimes you've got to discuss the words that come through for the relevance to be cut to actually hit you. Now, as we've told you about the history of this place, it is the home of St. Helens Sea Cadets. So it's got that nautical history to it.
Film. Or film.
Film. Wow, okay, so the next word that we've got, guys, is film. And that's exactly what we're doing. So we have had reports of a child's handprint on this window. Was that you, Lisa? Can you tap on something? Maybe you're through in the other room. You can come through here and join us. Please don't be scared. My name's Chris, and you know Jamie. If you come back here, this was a place that you enjoyed.
September.
September.
Mm.
Was that year, that month special to you, Lisa?
But you know, September's spelled wrong on this. It's September.
Oh, God, yeah.
Well, the child spelled September.
Yeah, exactly, potentially. Yeah. September.
6.
6.
The number 6.
Is that how old you were, Lisa? Or is that the date in September, the 6th of September? Is that your birthday?
That is underneath the actual deck itself. I don't know how far you can see, it does go quite far back, so it's just all the joists after the actual deck itself.
Interesting. Right, okay. So if there is anyone here who wants to come and talk to us, there's a device on my phone here that you can choose a word from, and we can maybe try and have a conversation. So, like we said, my name's Adam, this is Jonathan, and we don't mean you any harm. Just turn that up, and what I'll do is I'll put it on there, so that's out of sight.
Yeah.
There we go. Can you perhaps try and give us your name? I mean, again, you saw when we put this on last time. The words were coming out, weren't they? And
They were, yeah.
it's on, and
Yeah.
we've had nothing for well, at least a minute now. So
Yeah. Strange,
does,
isn't it?
no, that's just me. It's an old phone, so it's I mean that shows it said I'd logged out of WhatsApp and things, but it's
Yeah.
an old phone. So again, Joe, if I was like on my other phone, or if I was googling like say Mill Street Barracks and loads of information, you could argue that the app might read.
Yeah,
that
that's my
information.
argument with them.
So,
But yeah, I seen it was in your
mm.
in your box
Yeah.
on the top. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's very interesting. I mean, I don't know whether to be more panicked
That there's nothing.
that there's nothing, and maybe whatever, or
Yeah.
I'm baffled there hasn't been one
Nothing.
word
Nothing
out
at
of
all.
that. And so how chatty it was before.
It's strange, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's very strange. It's not come through with
Honestly,
anything, isn't
I'm
it?
just going to say that it's been very, very rare that, I mean, you can see there's a little bar there. Try and get that in shot, so it's showing you it's on because it's moving side to side.
Yeah.
Because you can have that little thing there is an EMF, but I don't really trust that, to be honest. So I could,
Yeah.
yeah. So I could turn see like off there. So that's the EMF. I can turn that on and off, and then obviously I can stop the spirit talk and just have the EMF. But the EMF never really fluctuates anyway on it, so I only use it for the words. But
It's very
it's
strange.
strange. Obviously, whoever or whatever is down here doesn't want to communicate via that, so
No.
I just want to move through to the
Yeah.
middle room, mate. I'll keep that on, obviously.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
we'll
Should we move
see,
into the middle room then?
Maybe perhaps whoever or whatever's here is
Yeah.
somewhere else. So
Yeah, must be.
let's go and go into,
Go into the middle room. Yeah.
Usually when you're moving through room to room now, because I'm very, that's me, very aware like that, and again, I can't see anything, the app's going to go off and they'll absolutely brick it. And
So we're going down into the cellar.
Accident. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So, and that's just you. So you just said about the torch,
Yeah.
and it's just come up the word accident.
What I am going to do, Chris, for our safety, is that
Yeah.
staying there. Okay.
Yeah, go on. I'm right behind you.
I hope so.
You've got the light, trust me. I'm right behind you.
Yeah.
So, what I'll do as soon as I get to here, I'll start back in episode 1 now.
Okay.
So,
Are we going?
Can I give you that to hold?
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh my God.
Seriously, have you just seen what's come up on there?
So guys, you've just seen accident and now death, and we've just come back down those stairs
That's
into this cellar.
Do you mean something by death? I'm going to turn torch off.
Is this where you died?
Money.
Okay, were you killed over money? You'll have to excuse me, guys. Put me hood up down here, but there are spiders. I'm gonna be safe, so I don't mind doing the rest of this episode looking like E.T. But accidents and death, and we've just had to come down those stairs there.
Now, if you think about it, Chris, they're completely different kinds of words to what we had upstairs.
Yeah, straight away it's changed,
Yeah.
hasn't it? The atmosphere down here.
It's different.
Yeah. The minute we've reached the threshold of those stairs, we've had accident, death, money, tip. Did somebody tip them down here?
For money.
Yeah.
So Chris is right in front of me. And by the fireplace, what I'll do is I'll stand to the left. This is where we were last time when we...
Yeah, this is it.
we had
This
stuff.
and that's the area where I felt like
Yeah.
somebody had put the hand around the bottom of my leg. Hand around the bottom of my leg.
Do you hear the tap then?
Yeah.
No change in the...
Thank you if that was you.
Is the lady here with us who was here before? Would you be able to tell us your name again? Are you able to talk to me or Chris? We don't mind. Sorry, Chris, I'm just grabbing my foot. Sorry.
It's okay. Let's turn this round on you. Are you?
Yeah, I was standing there and I literally felt something just pull on my foot, you know, just grab there.
That's almost exactly what I felt.
I'll stay there. But I literally felt that then, that made me jump. Sorry.
No, listen, that's, you okay?
Yeah. That's fine. It's what we want, isn't it? So it's got my heart pounding a little bit though.
That's exactly what it's like for me
Yeah.
before. So who is it that's down here with us? Can you tell us your name?
Yeah, I want to move away from there. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Put the torch on if you need
I
to
felt
put the
that.
torch on, mate.
You see the wire on me neck here?
Yeah.
I felt that pull, and I was standing still.
Well, I was pointing at you all the way through there. Ah.
Right, keep an eye on
So
that.
is this you playing a game?
What's it
The
saying?
next word through there, guys, is game. So is this a game that you like to play? I mean, the next word I've just had through, guys, is toe. We could take that back to when we were first down here.
Yeah.
That's what I felt. It felt like someone tapped me on my toe. Was that you that did that? Again, guys, you see the word there. What's that? Guarantee. So you guarantee to scare people down here. Is that what you do? We don't mean you any harm.
Is that the only way you can make contact with us? Because I've asked you to. That's me foot. You know your trousers when your trousers went. Mine's just done the same then.
If you want to put the torch on me.
No. That's we're here for this. Okay, if that's you trying to make contact, that's absolutely fine. I just wish you could give us a warning when you're doing it, but
So you're experiencing in the same
exactly
place
the
where I
same
stood,
thing,
exactly the same thing I experienced. And do you keep running back towards the stairs when you do this? Is this your game?
I feel it's like a child.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
'Cause
I
it's
don't,
low.
I don't feel threatened.
No,
I just
no.
feel like this is like peekaboo.
Yeah. I wonder if they've told us, you know, like we experimented to say, do something to them down there.
Yeah.
If they've done the same to us, we'll have to find out.
Just wondering where Chris and Jamie are. If there's anybody down here with us now, or anyone in this building, can you go up to Chris and Jamie and just go and tap one of them on the shoulder and just give one of them a little bit of a fright?
Chris, if you can. Just give him a big nudge on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Just say, basically, I'm here, mate. And that's from Adam and Jonathan downstairs. feel, do you know, I mean, it feels a little bit colder, this room.
Do you feel colder in
I
here?
feel colder in here, yeah, compared
Right,
to where
okay.
it was where we were before. I can't quite put my finger on why, but maybe it's, I don't know. Do you
Yeah.
think I'm sat in the middle of a room? There's all kinds of things behind me. Yeah. And again, yeah,
Just
laptop,
nothing, is there?
absolutely nothing. I mean, it's good in a way though, because I say it shows that, you know, sometimes you do get stuff, sometimes you don't. But
Yeah, yeah, it
I'm
certainly
quite
does,
happy
yeah.
a lot of the time just to sit and listen and,
Yeah.
you know, just see what you can actually hear and see for yourself. Maybe you just want to try and show yourself as a light to us.
Missed.
Oh, dearie me.
Jeez. Ooh.
Okay, well, that's our first word, and I've missed.
Missed.
I literally just said maybe perhaps you want to try and show yourself as a light,
Yeah.
and maybe are you going to try and show yourself as a mist?
There's two. There's what we. There's two. There's what we. There's two. There's what we.
In front of us, or that's the thing now. You just don't know if that's going to go off again, or you're on edge waiting for another word.
I know.
She died.
Okay,
Okay, yeah.
she died.
Who died? What was her name? Can you tell us her name?
Just to clarify, the person who was in that basket, was that a boy or a girl?
Allegedly a girl, I think.
Okay. So possibly might be relevant to that, or we could be.
Could be relevant to that, could be
Yeah.
relevant to someone else.
There's possibly the lady who.
Yeah.
Okay. If we.
Nicola.
No.
No, not at that name.
Okay. I mean, I was just going to ask for a female name, but
Well, you got
you've
one,
just a bit preempted me. Yeah.
but then I don't not know
The name of the child.
the name of the child.
Right. Okay.
You never know.
I live on.
Okay.
Oh. Did you see that by the door then?
No, was it? It's not me, is it? Moving the camera.
No, it was like a little flash of light.
Oh. Was that? Is that you who we've just seen? Possibly. Is that you trying to show us that you do live on? Maybe through spirit light?
Hiding.
Okay.
Hiding.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I think if we stop there, and if you are hiding, then why don't we try and maybe go and find you?
Yep. Why
For
not?
a game of hide and seek. Or
Yeah.
Don't think we're on our own though, Chris.
No, definitely not. I mean, this coming down into this area has just given this a completely different feel to.
Yeah. Are you here with us now? Are you just playing games with us? There's me and Chris. Are you able to tell us your name or do something to let us know you're here? My face looks too serious, and I'm usually the one who's joking around, isn't it?
But this just shows it's like when you have small groups and you split up like
Yeah.
this, the intensity of an investigation
Yeah.
when there's only a couple of you.
The atmosphere goes higher, doesn't it? You feel tense, as you said.
And as we always say, guys, this is why me and Adam work so well together, and this is why we've invited Jamie and Jonathan to join us. You've got to have trust. You've got to have 100% trust that if somebody hears something, that you own up if you think it was you.
It's a shame you had the camera on me and you, because I've just seen something go right behind you. It's like a mist went and then just disappeared.
Wow. Okay.
And that, on my life, that was what I've just seen. So it's going round us.
That you affected my back?
That's what I saw, the mist behind you. I've just asked it to affect you. Oh, it's going next to you.
And if that is you affect my back, please step away. The energy ramping up on that
Wow.
bike, and after all that bike, is that what you'll make me feel like I've been riding a bike? Oh my word.
You alright?
Yeah, that was an intense pain then.
It's gone.
It's dulling now. Please step away.
Told it to affect you as well.
Oh, it's like it was when something wins you.
Yes, we're going here.
Random window there, isn't it?
Yeah, this was the original boiler room.
Well, I mean,
Remnants
that's
of the...
lovely, isn't it?
that was drawn by someone we know.
Okay.
That was his depiction of the shadow person that peeps in the doors.
Absolutely fantastic. We have a cold draft between us then. Come on, try and do something so we know that you're here. We don't mean you any harm or disrespect, we just want to try and have a conversation. Try and use your voice. Tap on something.
Right, it went dark under that table. I know it sounds daft, but I can see just the slightest little bit of light.
Yeah.
But it went pitch black. I think it's only a paranormal investigator that would understand that, really, isn't it?
I know what you mean, mate, yeah. If you don't want to maybe talk to us in here, you could go into the other room and maybe talk to us in here. You could go into the other room and maybe talk to us in here. You could go into the other room and there's a little device on the floor. And if you go near it, it'll just light up and let us know that you're with us. Perhaps you can go and do that now. The Scouse show, you know, we've been down here probably, what 40 minutes maybe now, something like that. And,
Yeah.
you know, it's, from what I've heard and the stories, I'm just like, wow, I mean, I'd love just sitting there listening to Jonathan, to be honest, hearing the stories, but, you know, we could be throwing things in the corner and making noise, but you just, you know.
Well, that's it, isn't it? Yeah. I've always, I've done this for years. I've always said, you can either get something or you don't get nothing at all. And you can't make it happen.
No.
And that looks like a face between us there.
Yeah.
Like it's just a wall. You can't make things happen. Things will happen when they want to, and that's that really.
It's one of them. I mean, I'm like such such a closed off person most of the time anyway that I think, you know, I don't even know you. I don't even talk to my friends half the time. You know, you think I'll have a conversation with you, you
Yeah.
shock on. So I'll come up when I'm good and ready. Yeah, so.
That's it, isn't it? That's it.
I think what we'll do, Jamie, is we'll head back up.
I've never been so relieved.
Switch with the team,
yeah.
and we'll go down into the basement on the other side.
Seriously.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine. It's only because we've had some shadows in there recently, so I'm more than happy to go in there, to be honest with you.
There'll be two of us, and we've got a torch.
Yeah, there might just be one of you.
Yeah, so go on. So yeah, we're at this part. So why is it that you're a bit?
I think there's something in here that roams around that doesn't like us being in here.
See, no, I don't like that word. Roams around.
Yeah.
Roams around.
I could say roam around, or I could say sneaks around in the dark.
Right, that's even worse.
Right.
Honest, mate, so you're not doing me any favours. I mean, you can make out there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the 5 chairs on the left, and then there's the beam.
I can't see any chairs.
I mean, that's what I can see. Nothing seems to have come through on the viewfinder. But if that is you down there, maybe you can come a little bit closer and let us know that you're here with us. Oh. Oh.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you if that was you trying to communicate. It's much appreciated.
Yeah.
Just thinking, where about you scared me?
Didn't I? Didn't they get you? It's only yours.
Go on.
You got it, yeah?
Yeah.
Sorry, I always say that.
No, it's okay. And we always introduce ourselves.
It's just me and Chris.
Hi, you just met our friends. Well, you know Jonathan, you've just met Adam.
And one of the girls came in, and there was one of them girls which come in and she'd go flash and take a couple of pictures, and then off she went. When we went on our break, she was looking through the pictures, and one of the pictures she took there, in that little alcove there, and it was a pair of legs with bare feet, like dirty feet. But it looked like a pair of long johns.
Right, okay. That would make sense, that, wouldn't it, really, to the surroundings?
Yeah, I mean, there was no one in the room that had bare feet. And no one wearing long johns either.
I think Chris is the last person I know who'd actually buy and wear a pair of long johns, to be honest. Other than that, I think they went out of fashion in the 1800s.
I know, yeah.
Yeah,
There was also another little story, just while you're setting that up. Of either someone that had fell or been pushed down the stairs, or hung themselves on the stairs.
Hung themselves, possibly?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So one of them, we don't know which, we don't know why or who, but that gets picked up quite often.
I mean, obviously through the app we've had the fall and
Yeah.
didn't they have accidents? Is that what
Chris and
they
Jamie
said
had
before?
accident, didn't they? Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe they were picking.
Do you see, when you think about it, when you go down them stairs and you go into the other room, the little cellar where we were earlier on, them stairs are directly underneath them ones as well.
Right.
So
obviously the level wise, it's just the
it's
lower
just
level
like,
to that, isn't it?
yeah, it's just straight down, isn't it?
Right.
So,
4.
Okay. So
Right,
clearly
okay,
someone's, somebody might be listening, or
yeah.
is this, did you fall perhaps down the stairs, and was it some sort of accident? If it was, could you maybe go and touch the device on the floor by the door?
I've got goosebumps all over me.
I mean, how relevant was that? Just as we were.
It was strange, wasn't it?
He like
Very
just butts
strange.
in and like wants to correct and go, well, actually, it was
Yeah,
a fall. So
yeah.
are we saying that somebody didn't hang themselves here? It was just some sort of accident or fall?
Susan.
Susan. Okay, I don't know if that name's got any relevance, or maybe this is a little girl called Susan.
I do have another device, and it's extremely creepy. And I'll ask you the question first, Jamie. Do you want to have your first experience of the Witcher app?
Yeah, please.
So what we'll do, guys, I can keep this app running in the background, and it'll store the words so we can check and see which words came through, because it does allow you to go through a full list of what words have come up.
Right.
So I can keep this running in the background, guys, whilst I use the Witcher app. It's men or it's a man.
I thought it said it's a mum.
How many of you are there? It was me. Can you tell me my name?
Can I just ask you something? Did you hear a name then?
I didn't. I didn't.
I heard the name, what we know what's in here.
Right, what name did you hear?
Claire.
Claire. That's interesting. So if you just said the name Claire,
Do you know who I am? Can I ask if you know my name? Would you be able to tell me my name? My name? My name?
ooh,
What?
I thought that's just said Jamie Williams.
Didn't.
I'd have to listen back, but I
Yeah.
seriously, I got. Ooh, that's what it sounded like, a whisper of Jamie Williams.
Oh, listen back to that for us, Chris.
Switch that off for a minute. That was, I hope the audio's picked it up, because that to me did sound like a Jamie Williams.
If that's got that, that's creepy.
Yeah,
But nice, because
it's
it's
acknowledgement.
the female down here that's acknowledged.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that was a female voice. I could hear the female voices,
Yeah.
but I didn't hear the name. What was that?
Yeah, I heard that. That sounded like a barrel roll.
man. Yeah, I heard that. That sounded like a barrel roll.
What is that?
I think I can debunk this, guys. I've just gone into the word thing and watch.
Right.
So
So it's when the words are coming through, it's going
yeah, when
tick.
so it's literally I'll turn the speaker back off. So it's because it was still linked through Bluetooth, guys. But again, as we said earlier on, if we can debunk something, then we will. I could have quite easily sat there and done that on command, but that's not what Haunted Scouse are about.
What was that?
Is that the REM pod?
No, because the REM pod makes a different noise altogether, doesn't it?
Upstairs?
I can't hear it. No, that just went like that. Ring.
Come on, can you perhaps try and make one of the devices go off on the floor? Just go up to it and just give it a nudge, give it a kick. A kick. A kick.
Isn't a flash of a light down there then?
Down there, I mean, I saw something go across the bottom of my viewfinder there. I didn't know if it was it looked like a flash or it would have been a light of some sort. But
Definitely something there at the bottom.
was that you we've just seen then? Was you showing yourself as a light? Oh,
Couple.
hello. Thank you,
Harold.
Harold.
Are these the names of other people that have been in this room?
Thank you. If that is you lighting up that ball, could you maybe perhaps make it stop and make it go off? Can you try and step away from that now for me? Okay. Can you try and make the other one light up then, like that?
Denise.
Denise.
Nice. It seems strange how Capitol's going like mad and the REM pod didn't alarm.
Yeah.
So maybe whoever or whatever it is was already here in the room with us.
Possibly.
Well,
Denise is relevant to the building, but living.
really? Right, okay. So, do you know who Denise is? This Capitol's doing me head in that. I don't know
It's,
whether it's like faulty or... Oh, look at that. I didn't even touch that then.
Oh.
I don't know if you caught that, but literally
Yeah.
I put...
Oh.
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 Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I cupped my hand around the ball.
Yeah.
And just before I touched it, it went off.
Yeah.
And you saw that was going for a good, what, 2 minutes there?
Yeah.
Easy.
Definitely. Yeah.
And then...
Zachary.
How many names that we're getting out of
Zachary.
that? Yeah, and then it started to go again, and then I've moved it. It's now gone off. Let's see
Yeah.
if anything happened again. But
It's a strange one, isn't it?
it was. I mean, I know that was me because I just put my elbow on the bed then. I know some of those things can be quite temperamental, but that was, I don't know, it was quite strange. That.
That's me just turning off the speaker. The only other word we've had through here is haze. H-A-Z-E.
Right. And they said the other mist down here, which is
Yeah.
a bit haze.
Tell you what I am feeling is a little bit sick.
Right.
Like all of a sudden.
But you know what this area was, don't you?
No.
You don't know anything about this area?
No. Nothing that's jumping into my mind.
Okay. This area was a mortuary at one time.
Wow, okay.
The whole of this cellar was used as a temporary mortuary.
So maybe that's what I'm feeling, because maybe the going in with the tubes, but yeah, all of a sudden I really do feel like, if that is you, can you step away from me, please? You do not have permission to do me any harm or make me feel this way. And can you make a noise and tell us where you are, show us where you are? Can you move something? Oh,
What was that?
It's a brick. Oh,
What was that?
It's a brick. When you said about shadows coming along the floor,
Yeah.
it's just rushed up and gone right past me.
Right. You didn't know nothing about that, did you? That's what happens.
Oh, God. Yeah, literally looking there, and I know I've got my phone, and Jacob. Is there a Jacob related to here?
No, not that I know of.
Oh God, this place is going to finish me off tonight, Jamie.
What the hell's that?
Can I intrude alarm?
Right, let's go and see what on earth's been happening in
In the little cellar. Let's check that. Must be that. Yeah, it's still that alarm panel, isn't it?